and K9 Lance work the night shift, providing K9 support across the city.
So we got a call to assist the State Patrol in a vehicle search. My partner Lance is a narcotics trained K9, and State Patrol needs a dog to go through it and look for narcotics. Holy cow.
The driver was pulled over for speeding. In the car, the State Patrol officers had already found marijuana.
Sure. What I'll do is I'm just going to close up the trunk quick, and we'll just have the dog still go around it and go from there. Thanks. Before I get my dog out, I usually make sure I get the windows closed on the vehicle, and just so we can do a nice search on the outside, detail the car before we move to the inside. If the windows are down, if you smell something right away, he's going to want to try to get in there first before completing the search on the outside. So I try to do it the same way every time, just because it makes it easier for the dog. Okay. He's an aggressive, alert dog, so if he hits on the smell of a narcotics odor, he'll start scratching at the site.
I observed this vehicle speeding. The driver also did not have a seatbelt on. She was the only occupant of the vehicle. As I approached the driver's side door, asked her for her license and insurance, she said she didn't have a license. It was suspended. So at that point I got her out of the vehicle, because she also stated she wasn't the owner of the vehicle. And searching the vehicle, that's when I found a scale used to pretty much measure the dope. And then there's white residue on the scale. About half a dozen knives in the glove box. So kind of everything combined. Just we'll get a drug dog out here and see if there's any more dope in the vehicle.
Good boy, Seek. Sit. Signal. Yeah, once again, you can see all kinds of residue from marijuana on the side of the seat. So
the dogs can smell stuff that we can't necessarily see, whether it's hidden in hidden compartments or areas that we can't get to.
He's trying to tell me there's something in that area. Probably this basket. So we'll have the officer search the that basket area. Come on. Get him. Stay.
K9 Lance is trained to find any amount of drugs, no matter how small.
The amount of drugs found is irrelevant. It's all a success. And actually, the smaller the amount, the larger the success, because it's much more of a challenge for the dog to find those smaller amounts than the larger amounts. So anytime the dog performs successfully, it's not measured in quantity, it's not measured in quality, it's not measured in that at all. It's measured in, did the dog do what he was trained to do, and did he complete it successfully, no matter how major or minor of an incident it is.
There's like one leaf of possible marijuana in the bottom of the basket. Their sense of smell is so strong that, I mean, to them, that's enough to drive them crazy, where it's like, yeah, there, you know, you think you got the mother load, and then you look, and then you find something like that, where it's just like, okay, we've got one little piece. You know, that to him, that's a large amount. To us, it's like, you know, something small we'd probably never even be able to detect.
别让今天的疲劳成为明天，增强体力。葡萄王极品张芝，效果好。
K9 cops play a vital role in the war on drugs. Highly trained to search for narcotics, the St. Paul police dogs are the best of the best. Local dealers know the cops mean business, but St. Paul is fighting a new problem as dealers from out of town try to infiltrate the city. Officer Mike Ernster is partnered with K9 Buzz, one of St. Paul's best drug dogs. Tonight, they've been called in to assist some patrol cops who have detained two men on suspicion of drug dealing.
I don't even know what's going on. I swear to God, I'm still shocked, like, what's going on?
The suspects live in Chicago, over 350 miles away. They have no explanation as to why they're driving around the streets of St. Paul in the middle of the night.
They gave us IDs, we ran them, they're clear. There's a 21-day permit on the truck. And then Todd comes up with all this. The one guy's got weed in his shoe. That was the driver. And then Todd found a bunch more cash.
His story's just not matching at all.
It's
got no plates on it. These guys got a lot of cash. Around $4,000 in cash on them. So we'll see what we can find inside here, if we can find anything.
The cops have found tools of the drug trade. They need K9 Buzz to confirm their suspicions.
Suspects are from Chicago. Commonly, that's one of our source cities for a lot of crack cocaine coming up from Chicago. And a lot of times what happens is with drug dealers, what they'll do is they'll keep maps. This is a Minnesota map that's in the car with the metro area so they know where they're delivering and stuff to. Dryer sheets are in the back here. They'll put it around the marijuana, throw off the drug dogs when they think that they're throwing out the drug dogs.
Buzzy, Buzz, where's the drugs, huh? Nice drugs. Where's the drugs, Buzz?
It's a scale commonly used to weigh narcotics.
Good checking. When I send Buzz in to search for narcotics, I'm actually excited to get him in there and search, just because we've trained so much to search that when we have the opportunity to do it, you know, you're excited to get him in there and look around. Drug dealers will go through endless means to hide narcotics. They'll conceal it on their person, within their own body cavities. Dirty diapers, they'll put it there, and they'll wrap it in endless amounts of plastic and coffee grounds and dryer sheets. Constant, ever-changing measures just to hide it from us.
Inside the car, K9 Buzz repeatedly sniffs the air, indicating to Ernster that there's a strong smell of narcotics.
You can see there's trace amounts of marijuana on here. Stay all over this thing. I mean, he had a lot of interest in that back area.
Yeah.
But he just sniff. Other than that, no.
Although Buzz doesn't find any drugs, his reaction confirms what the cops suspected. The car could have been used to transport a large amount of drugs.
We're dealing with two people that have a lot of cash on them. Atypical, that it's already gone, it's already been sold, and that they're done with whatever they were going to be, you know, with the dope that they did have, it's already been sold. So we're just a little bit behind, and we have to catch these guys a little sooner.
The driver of the car will be taken downtown.
He's going to be under arrest for possession with intent with a large amount of money that he had on him, the weed, the scale. That's what we're going to bring him down for, and we'll sort it out once we get down there.
When bad guys come and they see that the K9 units are out there, it gives them a disincentive for, maybe I should send my dope to another city because the St. Paul police are on their job.
The cops have no choice but to release the passenger, but they give him a clear message to take back to Chicago. Dealers aren't welcome on the streets of St. Paul.
You're up here slinging dope in our city, we're going to be seeing a lot of each other.
I don't, you know.
So I suggest you leave. And if it's just your buddy doing it, find another buddy. Because I'll make you a project. You've been warned. That's a good boy.